Hello, friends, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck called Selesnya Auras. And this deck has been super fun, and that's actually been pretty competitive for me. I think it needs to be tweaked around, give a little bit more to it. And I've touched it up a little bit before since deck testing, and so anyway, let's get into what we're actually doing with this deck. So we do have our basic Famished Paladin infinite combo in here. You have to if you're going to be playing Auras. So Famished Paladin with Squire's Devotion gives him lifelink, and then when he Sorcerer's Wand and it pings in for 1 point of damage, he untaps every time he does damage, and so then he just untaps, pings in for 1, and so then we can ping in for 1 for 20 points of damage, infinite number of times, however much we need to do. And it's just super, super fun. I've gotten it off with this deck quite a few times already, enough so that I actually decided to take down the Sorcerer's Wand down to just 2 copies because we want to win in a lot of other ways as well. Like, there's a lot of other things we can do with this deck besides just the infinite combo, but we have to have the pieces to make it awesome. So the rest of the deck here is, when we're playing Sorcerer's Wand as well, I kind of wanted to make sure that it was never just a dead card, and so I did have 3 copies initially. I brought it down to 2 because everything else is just as good, and that was with Emmara. So Emmara makes it not a dead card because you can tap and create a creature as well as ping in for 1. So creating a lifelinker is awesome, especially works with Famished Paladin, making sure he untaps if we don't have the lifelinking ability. There's just a lot of things we can do with it. Deeproot Champion is another great card in this Selesnya for auras. So it's whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a counter on Deeproot Champion. So super powerful. Even if we're not putting any auras on him, he still gets bigger. And a lot of times he can get up to 5.55 pretty quickly, pretty easily in this deck. And then we just, if we put anything on him, like a lifelink ability, if we put on Oakenform, he immediately becomes like a 6/6, and it's just so powerful. So that's what we're trying to do with this, as well as Satyr Enchanter, draw some cards, Danitha to make it cheaper. I wanted to play a couple of the Druid of Horns. This is probably the card you end up taking out to kind of maybe bring up this back up to 3, or maybe help out. I don't know exactly what the best way to go is, but Druid of Horns, whenever an aura is casted or targets this guy, he creates a 3/3 beast. So what we're trying to do really is we're going wide, creating 1/1s wherever we can, going big with all of our creatures otherwise, and then hopefully hitting an infinite combo along the way. And so super fun deck. Let's get into the gameplay, and yeah, wish me luck. Here we go. Alrighty, so here we are in Arena Standard, playing Selesnya Auras against Wills 60 something, I don't know. So let's see what our opening hand looks like here. Oh, it's going a little slow for us. That's okay. All right, here we are. All right, 2 mana, perfect. 2 Emmara is not the greatest, but Conclave Tribunal will work. So we're going to keep this going first. If we draw into our 3rd mana source, we can actually tap down immediately to remove something, have a little bit wider board. Yeah, so this is a pretty great hand. Alrighty, 669. All right, that's what it was. All right, let's go ahead and let's go Forest past the turn, since it really matters here. Island and Merfolk. Alrighty. And Emmara, go, pass the turn. So hoping for land next turn, that would definitely be the best. But even if they start swinging in with all of their Merfolk, then we should be okay. Just building a wider board. Lifelink helps out. Curious Obsession is bad, though. Yeah, land for Conclave Tribunal will be great here. Alright, down to 18. Drawing cards, doing better stuff. He might have a... Let's go to combat and swing in. I'm thinking he has a dive down that he's holding up. That can be pretty bad for us here as well. Down to 18. Let's go ahead and bring out Famished Paladin and pass the turn. So definitely have mana for Conclave Tribunal next turn. Alright, Ops. Satyr Enchanter is fantastic. I don't have a ton of enchantments. That is the one thing is, I just went down a couple creatures. I went down Deeproot Champion for more enchantments, just to make sure that we are drawing cards off of it just a little bit more consistently there. But yeah, there's just so many fun things we can do with this deck. All right, yeah, swing it in. Down to 16, drawing more cards. Yep. And land, perfect. So what we're gonna do is, so if we swing in with everything, Famished Paladin will untap, and then we can Conclave Tribunal then. So let's go ahead and go for that. We could also Satyr Enchanter and play it, create a 1/1. This guy wouldn't untap though, but that way we could draw a card. A lot of options we got going on here. Let's go ahead and be a little aggressive. So combat, gonna swing in. I guess it won't actually work swinging in with this guy as well. Or actually, yeah, it will. So yeah, because then we get to create another one. So 3 attackers. I'm guessing they'll kill here. Yep, blocks. We untap. And I guess we can use this here, but So we can actually Famish Paladin and then Conclave, but then another guy's tapped. Alright, so play it. Tap here, 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 and here. And we'll see if they have the dive down. I really like Night Veil Sprite with Curious Obsession. I think it's such a fun combo. You know, get a Surveil into a draw. So we're going to try to hit this Mistfolk Herald, see if he has a dive down. And he does. All right. Yeah, so I think the best play probably would have been a Satyr Enchanter first into trying it out, because that way, worst case scenario, we at least drew a card. So that's okay, though. All right, we're going to be taking some damage. Taking 3. We are putting on quite a bit of pressure here, though. Our board's getting wider. You know, we're not doing a small amount of damage here. Do they have a Tempest Djinn? No? All right. All right, Merfolk Trickster. Tapping down Emmara. That's... We still get the trigger beforehand. So, because, yeah, that works. Okay. Sounds good. Novice Knight will be good here as well. So let's go ahead and just Satyr Enchanter. And I want to have a blocker for the Merfolk, I guess. We could put a little bit of pressure swinging in with both of these guys. But then we trade out a soldier, keep him untapped. Let's go for it. Swing it in. Yep, down to 10, pass the turn. Maybe a little bit greedy there, but I think that'll be okay. If they swing, like, are swinging in a lot here, Oakenform will be really good. All right, so they are just going for draws here. Down to 13, down to 10. Siren Stormtamer. All right, so it has more protection now. And that's fine. I think that we can... Do we Oakenform the soldier here? Try to draw some cards. Or do we put it on Emmara to make sure that they have to... They can't even kill her that way? Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. So, not getting as much life this way, but still useful. Emmara. Hopefully we draw a land. I'm hoping for a plains here. Do they have a negate? Okay, Wizard's Retort. Yeah, that's fine. get another Oakenform. And they have a lot of flyers now. We're kind of okay with them trading off on any of these guys. So do we swing all in and be a little bit aggressive here? Or do we wait? They have unblockable damage that's going to keep happening. So yeah, no attackers this turn. We have the Oakenform next turn as well. Hopefully drawing into land for the Novice Knight as well. Alright, so down to 11. The best play might have been to swing in, be a little bit aggressive. Dive down kind of hurts us though, because they get to keep their guy. Another Curious Obsession. Alright, that's not good. Dawn of Hope. I think it's useful, but at the same time, not the best thing right now. So let's go for another Oakenform. Draw another card. See if they have another Wizard's Retort. I guess they were tapped down last time, so yeah, let's go ahead. All right, so Forest. Let's go ahead and swing in this time with all. Maybe hold back the Satyr Enchanter. We're going to go ahead and swing in. So blocking. Taking 5. We gain some life back. Clearing up their board a little bit for us. Still have the Satyr Enchanter, which is what we were hoping for. Tempest Djinn. That's not what we're hoping for. Swings in for 3, down to 9. And they can do how much damage next turn? 8. Oh man, so we have to swing in for life this turn with the life linker. All right, let's go ahead and play Dawn of Hope first. Draw a card. Land. Play land. And I guess Emmara into Novice Knight. Emmara, Novice Knight. Oh man, this is rough. And so if we swing all in here, no, I don't think we do that. So we have to swing in with 1 life to stay alive. I mean, if they draw into land, we're just dead. And I'm guessing they've got to have land in there somewhere. So we have to swing in here. This guy dies if we swing in with him. It's not really worthwhile. If we swing in with both, we get to get 1 point of damage in. Yeah, so just 1 attacker. That means we're all in with the Famished Paladin next turn, I guess. I mean, if they don't untap, that's kind of rough. We do have more for next turn. Yeah, can't draw the cards. I guess I should have held up a little bit more for drawing cards there, but I think this is the best we can do. Swings in, brings us down to 1, I'm guessing. Or just with the Mistcloak Herald. Okay. Alright, another Conclave Tribunal would be great. We don't have life here. So, Squire's Devotion is really what we're needing. Gaining us some life. that's not what we're needing. I mean, I guess we swing all in. They have to block the Famished Paladin. If they do, we lose. And we can't even swing in here right now. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's game. There's really not anything we can do about this now. See if they have a Wizard's Retort. Yeah, Essence Scatter resolves. And I'm guessing there's more control here. Oh man, we needed to have one of our Oakenforms or something stick. We just had to have that happen. Tapping down Famished Paladin, yeah, so have no chance here now. And we'll Deeproot Champion and then we'll concede here. Yeah, oh man, that's frustrating. Alrighty, so here we are in Arena Standard playing Selesnya Auras and against Shiro. Bring it on, Shiro. And let's go for our infinite combo this time. I just have a feeling we're gonna have a shot at it here. Alright, so Paladin, all of our creatures, nothing that we want, but we're gonna keep it. I think this is a pretty good keep. So Novice Knight, pass the turn. Swamp. Alright, Squire's Devotion, so definitely getting down our Famished Paladin now. And passing the turn. So black is bad because it's just destroy type of removal. A lot of times against red, our enchantments can help us get out of damage there. But not against a cast down. Yeah, let's see if they're probably going to cast down here as we place this on. So, but we're going to go for it. Squire's Devotion. What you got? Any piece of removal kills him right here. Lightning Strike. Alright. Gonna let it resolve first. And now he'll shock that guy. Okay, so only had a shock. That's why. Alright, so swinging in for 4. Pass the turn. So there is some benefit to putting it on the Novice Knight there, so we actually had 2 people swinging in. But again, we're trying to go for the combo. And that's probably the one thing that's a little bit interesting with this setup. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and place Oakenform here onto the Novice Knight now. Swinging in. Down to 7, past the turn. And yeah, I really like Novice Knight. With Oakenform, that's just so powerful. If you can get a Novice Knight with 2 cards on it right away, it dodges Justice Strike. And yeah, opponent just scoops it up. Can't really handle that. Perfect. Alrighty, so here we are again in Arena Standard playing Selesnya Auras against Destroyer. And let's see what our hand will give us this time. Not bad, not bad. Got our combo going. Yeah, let's keep it. Dawn of Hope is great for drawing here, past the turn. It's also great just to fill up the board too. Like I am actually a really big fan of Dawn of Hope. Sunpetal Grove, go. We will say hello, howdy back. Boy, howdy. Sorry, guys. How do you say hello? That's a good question. What do you guys do to say hello? Where you're at? Like, what's your typical hello? Saying I probably say what's up. Probably the most. Hey, what's up? All right, Paladin of the Atonement. Ooh, Emmara is pretty good too. Let's go Forest, and I mean Squire's Devotion is just good. Swinging in. Down to 16, untapping. Yep. And now I think Oakenform onto the Vampire might be the best play after this. I mean, I like to build our board, but I mean, that's just a lot of damage. You know, if we can have 2 4/4s with lifelink coming in, that's good stuff. So they will be able to start blocking here soon. Alright, so Forest. Go ahead and drop that down. And yeah, let's go. I mean, we can keep it here and just keep swinging in. We could Dawn of Hope and draw a card. Drawing's never bad. Dawn of Hope and Emmara. So many options. Let's save up Dawn of Hope and Emmara for later. Once we can... Maybe once we can do that and draw a card all at the same time. Maybe Emmara and another Aura next turn. So swinging in. They can double block the Famished Paladin. And I think that we're far enough ahead here that that's okay. Alright, just walk in there. That's fine too. They will be gaining life back. Moment of Triumph. Okay. Traits, that's fine. Killing our token. We do get an untap. And, I mean, if we get a Sorcerer's Wand here, we just win. As long as they don't have removal. Leonin War Leader. Alrighty. Another Famished Paladin. So, Plains... Emmara, and Dawn of Hope. And no attackers. We'll pass the turn. And now I think we just start using Dawn of Hope to be drawing into our... Oh, they murder. Okay. That's cool too. Actually, that's really bad. Yeah, swings in with everything. We'll block a cat. And do they have a Moment of Triumph? Oh, Nightmare's for Thirst. Okay. Alright. That's cool. Temple Garden. Alright, so I think what we do here is we play this untapped. And we can play the Famished Paladin, or we can create a lifelinker, block and draw next turn. They create so many creatures, though. Let's go ahead with the Famished Paladin. And pass the turn. And this way we can double block the Leonin War Leader. The Johnny's welcome. Yep, gaining all sorts of life now. Yep, let that resolve. Getting some life. We're going to go ahead and bring out token. So we do have some life to spare here. We could block and save this guy so we can actually draw a card next turn instead. I mean, they're going to keep building wider, and that's bad. Or do we take care of the Leonin War Leader right away? If they get into Johnny's Pride Mate, this is really bad. I think that we just take it. I want to be able to draw a card here. Alright, so Legion's Landing's not bad. Go to combat and attack in with the Lifelinker. Yep, takes the damage. We go to 18, draw a card. Pay 2 for a Deeproot Champion. Not bad, I guess, right there. We can make him a little bit bigger. Let's go ahead and do it. Legion's Landing. We don't get a draw card on their turn. I was kind of hoping for that with the Legion's Landing. But this will work. I mean, if we ever get a Squire's Devotion, anything like that, we can start... Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Yep, swinging with their life linkers. Tap down, so we will block and block. Gaining life, draining us for a bit. And Oakenform onto a lifelinker is not a bad way to go here. They can double block, but I think we're fine trading with just about anything there. Drawing a card as well. Or we can swing in with both, draw 2. Let's go ahead and Oakenform on a lifelinker. Actually, it just brings it to 4/4, but still totally fine trading here. Need to gain some life back. Yep, paying the 2. Draw a card. And Squire's Devotion's not bad. Not bad at all. So if we put that on Deeproot Champion, it can become a 5/5. Creating some vampires. Man, this Paladin of Atonement's going to get pretty big. Especially if we have to swing in each turn to gain some life. I think we're actually okay. Oh man, that's so much damage next turn. We're taking 5 regardless. We could double block here, but then we're in kind of a lot of trouble anyway. We can gain some life back. Let's block 1 here, here. Squire's Devotion does help, because then their main way of swinging in is of doing the damage with Epicure of Blood is by swinging in. So having a lifelinkers to block and everything will help. All right, what's the last card in hand here? If it's another Johnny's Welcome, they should have played it earlier, but... All right. So Plains, fine playing our mana here for some better stuff. So let's Squire's Devotion. Do we do Famished Paladin? I think we have to. And I think we pass the turn. If they have removal, we get pretty blown out. I think that we have to pass the turn, have another blocker if they don't attack in at all. Otherwise, we can do some pretty good stuff here. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. I think we're fine trading with the War Leader here now. Sky March Bloodletter, draining us for 2. Actually 3 with the Johnnies. Yep, drain, 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 drain. Oh man, this is bad. Yep, attacks. They might go all in here. Maybe next turn. So end of combat. Passing their turn, it looks like. We're going to go ahead and create a token. Ooh, Conclave Tribunal is fantastic here. Yep, so Conclave Tribunal. Is this when he leaves or when he dies? I think we have to take Epicure of Blood. It's our biggest threat right now. So we will tap here, here, here. We can draw 2 cards if we tap down something else. I think that we have to save our mana though, so might as well tap here. Taking the Epicure of Blood. Gonna swing in, making this guy bigger. Making him bigger is going to be a problem. I want to get our Deeproot Champion bigger than him, if possible. But the best way to do that is draw a card. So let's go ahead and draw a card. Flipping this Legion's Landing can be pretty effective as well. We can just start going, and once we get to 7 mana or 8 mana with that, we can just create 2 creatures each turn. Not enough right now to be worthwhile, but not bad. And yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Plains and pass the turn. Now we can draw again. Ooh, Legion Lieutenant is bad. He can swing in for a lot here now. Sky March, Bloodletter. Oh, man. So, Conclave Tribunal can hit the Paladin Atonement, take out their biggest threat. Legion Lieutenant is also a really big threat. I mean, that's creating... Right now, it's creating 5 more toughness on the board as well as itself, so 7. So that is the biggest damage threat here. We can gain back 8 life here, 9. And draw a couple cards. And flip Legion's Landing. Alright, so... So I think we have to go Legion's Lieutenant. But we can manage Legion's Lieutenant more than we can manage like Sky the Bloodletter or other stuff. Man, I don't know. Let's go Legion's Lieutenant. I'm not sure. I know you guys are probably going to say a lot of different things are better. Oh man, we're running out of time. Let's go ahead and flip this now. Flip the Legion's Landing. Gaining 8 life back. They block here. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's what we were needing to have happen to stay alive. I mean, I guess we weren't necessarily needing it this turn, but... we are going to pay 2, yes. Oh, now we grab a Sorcerer's Wand? Oh my goodness. And yeah, I guess we draw again. And play the Sorcerer's Wand. Pass the turn. So, I mean, if we draw into another Famished Paladin, we actually have enough mana for the combo here. So, we just have to survive. Another Sky March Bloodletter. Yep. Just swinging in here. Alright, so that's totally fine with us right now. We gain enough life. Oh my goodness. We just pulled out the combo. Oh wait, he does have to... Oh, no, he doesn't have to be... Oh my goodness, this is awesome! And, alright, so Sorcerer's Wand onto the Famished Paladin. Oh, okay, so he does have to be survive for another turn. So, no attackers. He has to survive 1 turn. And then we have the infinite combo here. Yeah, swinging in, that's fine. Alright, so tap it, ping, and then untap. Oh wait, is it Seal Away? Oh, if they had a Seal Away, that'd be so bad. We are going to pay 2 here. Draw some cards along the way, why not? We'll probably just draw... Yeah, draw some more cards. Ooh, Squire's Devotion. Yeah, opponent's saying good game. And, alright, so we're probably going to pay the 2 here just because I want to draw enough to where I'm not having to... Yeah, so there we go. Alright, they didn't have an answer. I was going to pay it just in case they try to time us out there. That was the reason I was doing it. I know it's unnecessary stuff, but that's the reason, is because some people will time you out on the unlimited thing there. And so anyway, that was why. All right, so there you guys have it with Selesnya Auras, and was able to pull out that game. I don't know really how we did it, but that was so much fun. And so this deck is really, really fun. I think it's just good. I think that maybe bring in an additional Dawn of Hope. I was only running one of in it, but I think it works really well with this deck, just overall. The main thing I was worried about was that we weren't running like enough lands really to make it worthwhile. We were paying 2 and creating the creature, so I think 2 of is maybe the right amount. I just don't know what you go down. This is a little bit of a difficult. Maybe the Druid of Horns. It's just not that great. It can be amazing though. Like if you just have a handful of auras, find a Druid of Horns, and then just go ham. Like you can fill a board so well. So I don't know. There's a lot of really cool and fun things you can do with this. I think the biggest thing we're missing out on right now is a 1-drop aura right now. We don't have any 1-mana auras. Once you get Danitha down, it's okay. You can turn them into that. But there's only Legion's Landing, which is an enchantment. There's a lot of 1-mana enchantments. The only other one is Demotion, which you want to be playing on an opponent anyway. Anyway, so that's pretty much all we've got here for today. If you have any additional comments, put them down in the comments below. What changes you would make, anything like that. And otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.